everybody, CL here, and welcome to the second episode of Hard on Your Sleeve. Now, I actually want to complete this game, so let's do this, because I've never completed a game on my channel. So this is going to be the first. Let's go. The drizzle from earlier has stopped for now. There's still a trickle of sunlight spread across the horizon, casting a hazy glow on the streets as I walk. The air is tight around my skin, even as a slight breeze picks up. Prickling here, pulling there, tugging this way and that, like an itch I can't scratch. The wind is tugging around my clothes. Too they flap and flutter in a breeze as gentle as this one. I gather the two halves of the cardigan in one hand and hold them together as I walk. I clench my jaw for a moment before taking a few deep breaths. The air is humid, hot, and almost hard to swallow. It clings my throat, cloying and strangely comforting all at once. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit so you guys can hear, just a teensy-weensy bit. That should be good enough. Alright, let's keep going. Hope you guys can hear the music. If not, I'll put some background music. Yeah, I'm glad I brought that umbrella with me, because it's gonna rain again later for sure. Wait, would a belt have helped? I know there's no point in thinking about it now. I'll just take the cardigan off once I'm there. Hopefully, it's not too cold indoors. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I repeat that mantra under my breath a few times, quite enough to be inaudible to anyone else, and continue making my way to the restaurant. I shouldn't lose my pace, especially since I'm already running late as it is. I thought you said you had time. As I approached the restaurant, I noticed a tailor leaning against the wall outside the door. They're hard to miss since they insistently wear that fur-lined jacket and scarf regardless of the weather. Can't help but wonder if they're really fine under that cloth in this humidity. They look up in response to the sound of my footsteps, and their whole face brightens up as they realize it's me, waving enthusiastically as I get closer. It's impossible not smile back to a welcome like that. Yeah, look how good. Alright. Before I can even think of apologizing for being late, they say, Are you a sunflower? Because I'm allergic to petals. Bless you. Taylor laughs, holding up a finger. I couldn't have timed that better if I tried. Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, 6 feet. What I meant to say is, are you a sunflower? Because you brighten up my day, and I'm allergic to you, so please get out of my sight. I'm sorry for making this wholesome game a little bit cursed right now. I raise a brow at their joke, to which they raise theirs back, expectantly. A corner of my mouth creeps upward until I give in and grin widely. Unbelievable, you didn't even try with that one, did you? Whatever could you mean? Do you know how floppy sunflowers can get when it's rainy? Don't tell me it's gonna rain today. Can't be sure, but it did rain earlier. Enough for your sunflower over there, here to get all droopy. As we continue on, exchanging, heading in no particular direction, unlike the aimless back and forths, through my mind still set on a specific concern. I cross my arms, try to keep my cardigan together, pulling some slipped fabric back onto my shoulder. They don't seem to notice the first time it happens. On the second time, they throw a quick glance and otherwise leave the conversation uninterrupted. It's on the third slip that they stutter mid-sentence as they keep their gaze on my shoulder. For a few seconds. "You're having some trouble over there, aren't you? Let me try something." As confused, I lean over. They gesture for me to move closer. Then I do carefully ease the fabric off my shoulder. Then the other. When they step back for a moment and nod. "There. Can't keep falling off if it's already off, isn't it? Right? Oh, a genius like you." I adjust my posture to look down at myself, and the sleeves... Oh, I did not read that. I'm going back. I adjust my posture to look down at myself, and the sleeves slip down over my wrists. Well, an attempt was made at least. With an indignant huff, I pick at the cardigan. I'd better be looking nice enough to make up for how much of a nuisance this thing already is. I can confirm that you look very nice. I am not the one wearing it though, so I can't say if that makes it worth the trouble or not. At their genuine compliment, I clear my throat in embarrassment. Yeah, well, I guess it is now. Thank you, you're looking good too. It's barely a compliment, but their smile shifts to something more shy. They clear their throat to tuck their hair behind their ear. Not just saying that as a diversion, are you? I mean, no. Of course not. I mean what I said as much as you did. There's an undeniable satisfaction of having the tables turned against them this time, and with such little words too. They really are clumsy at being such on the receiving end. I content and watch them mumble thanks before grabbing my hand and leading me into the restaurant. Come on, let's head inside. Let me just check the time. Okay, never mind, I can keep going. Come on, let's head inside. Their hand is warm in mine, and it feels a little thrill up my spine. Hey, oh, come on, and this is the second date, right? Oh my god. Soon enough, the hostess seated us. At first, as we settled in both across from each other, I was too preoccupied with the lump of nerves lodged into my throat to pay much attention to anything else. My eyes bored through the menu to make sure that I'd have my order decided before the waitress came around our table. And you know what? I'm going to end it here on minute 8. We're going to check out this dinner date next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I gotta go.